बोल सकते हैं कि आप यहाँ पर आने का आपका मकसद क्या है? रैंडम, whoever wants to say, आपका मकसद क्या है यहाँ आने का?
To learn the metal.
To learn the metal. अच्छा, और
Learn the process of metal.
हाँ? History of Indian culture. More anything, whatever comes to your mind. I don't want. बट कुछ तो सोचा होगा कि ये जगह क्या है, हम लोग
सब नेट पे देख लिया होगा और क्या?
नेट पे देखकर भी कुछ तो सोचा होगा कि हम लोग आज कहाँ जा रहे हैं सैटरडे को, कि भाई क्या होने वाला है यहाँ। आर्ट
सर मैं इंटरनेट पे देखा था कि पॉटरी वगैरह सब होती है इधर।
अच्छा,
हाँ तो उसके वजह से आए हैं।
हाँ, पॉटरी शुरू करने वाले हैं, अभी तक होती नहीं है,
पॉटरी को मेटल के साथ फ्यूज करते हैं।
हाँ, पर फ्यूज जरूर करते हैं। So anyway, I hope we are able to fulfill all your expectations and much more. तो यहाँ पर because you are a large group, हम लोग क्या करेंगे बाद में, मैं पहले तो आपको देवराय की थोड़ी कहानी बताऊंगी, उसके बाद हम लोग आधा आधा 50-50 and 50 people will go down and 50 will be in the gallery. Now the gallery has got all finished products on display. So those who go to the gallery will get to see our new experimentation with metal, with fusion, with different elements for which we have become famous. You may be knowing that the fusion of stone and brass has given us all our name, fame, our identity itself. The technique of fusing stone and brass. Although ये ढोकरा art है, this lost wax technique of metal casting, it's a very ancient art of our country. It goes back to Mohenjo-daro times. वो Mohenjo-daro की dancing girl है ना, छोटी, that is seen as the first sample of metal casting in India. But imagine in all the 5,000 years, now Mohenjo-daro times is roughly, if not 5,000, even more they say. So तब से अभी तक never was stone fused with metal, and that is what happened here. And it came as a simple idea because we were doing metal casting. I just thought कि हम लोगों ने मेटल की स्टैचूज भी देखी है, पत्थर की स्टैचूज भी देखे, तो क्या ये दोनों को फ्यूज कर सकते हैं? तो फिर वो काम हम लोगों ने किया, वैक्स वर्क स्टोन के ऊपर डायरेक्टली करके, कीपिंग द स्टोन एक्सपोज्ड as part of the design. And when we were successful after much experimentation, कौन सा पत्थर, क्या टेम्परेचर, कैसे, क्योंकि पत्थर फूट भी सकता है और सॉफ्ट पत्थर हो तो वो नहीं, फिर वो सब, और एक बार पत्थर वैक्स वर्क पिघल जाता है तो मोल्ड के अंदर पत्थर हिल भी सकता है ना. So all those things, then finally we have got patent after 10 years of waiting. So now we are very happy and proud about the fact that that is one thing you will see, not only the finished products in the gallery but also the process. तो जब आप लोग नीचे जाएंगे you will see that because the work will be happening in different stages. तो वहाँ पर आप जाएंगे तो आपको दिखेगा शुरू में कैसे, और फिर उसके बाद I will explain to you so that it becomes clear. Once you start experimenting, then it becomes like an addiction, you know. So now Devrai is developing like an innovation lab. So उसके बाद now we have done ceramic and brass fusion, ceramic and metal fusion, terracotta and metal fusion, even organic fusion. That is, we take real leaves and we cast it in brass. So the texture of the leaf or the bark all comes on it. So different kind of experimentation with diverse art forms. We have started with woodcraft also. Like this strange thing, this piece of sculpture which I have got here. Actually, this is driftwood. इसका जो सर है वो रॉक ढोकरा है, पत्थर के ऊपर आदमी का मुंह बना है. अब ये एक्चुअली इसके पीछे एक कहानी है. सो व्हाट इट मेक्स मी थिंक इज, वो गालिब का एक शेर है, हजारों ख्वाहिशें ऐसी कि हर ख्वाहिश पे दम निकले, और ये सब सारी चिड़िया दिख रही है ना, ये ख्वाहिश है. हम लोग सबके मन में कितने ड्रीम्स, स्पेशली पीपल नाउ योर एज, you have thousands of dreams, and give them a chance to, to realize. अगर आप ऊंचा ज़्यादा नहीं सोचोगे तो फिर उसके पीछे भी नहीं पड़ोगे ना. तो यही हमारी एक, what should I say, हमारा एक इंस्पायरिंग मोटो है जो हम लोग फॉलो करते हैं. we take inspiration that try to achieve, challenge yourself. Only when you challenge yourself will you go higher. So, and then this thing is about challenging oneself, evolving, but you should also explore your roots. Only when you explore your roots can you come. So only when you explore your roots, you can spread your branches in the sky. अगर आपकी नींव ही मजबूत नहीं है, अगर आपको खुद के बारे में ही पता नहीं है, तो आप कैसे खड़े रहोगे? आपको अपनी ही पहचान पहले करना बहुत जरूरी है. स्पेशली हमारा जो देश है, इसकी परंपरा, we have such a rich heritage, metal art, everything. And because we have been under different, British rule, before that even, we have forgotten our hidden treasures. So we at Devrai are trying to explore all those hidden treasures and then evolving it. Because what is happening with our, let's take the example of ढोकरा art. अभी ढोकरा आर्ट ये अपने देश में काफ़ी जगह है, छत्तीसगढ़, उड़ीसा, वेस्ट बंगाल, पर क्या हो गया है, वो रेपिटेटिव हो गया है, वही. तो when you, उसकी जो जान है, energy, we have lost it. And then when a customer wants to buy, how many times the same ghoda, the same hathi will you buy? So the artist is not able to sustain, is not able to sell. And if you can't sell, if an artisan can't sell his products, क्या वो करेगा? उसका तो जीवन ही उसी पर है. So that's how we realized here that if you want to sustain our heritage, you have to sustain the artist. So at Devrai we are evolving traditional art so that it becomes interesting for a buyer, and but retaining the essence. So exploring our roots and evolving. Like look at this statue. This says it all. So ये, in fact, ऐसा similar statue of a winged human we have installed the same size in Hindu College, New Delhi. So the idea was that the books there, what could the books be standing for? Any wild guesses? This man is taking off from the books. So what are the books?
Foundation.
Any wild guesses? Knowledge. Existing knowledge. और जो अपने पास है, तो उसकी, let that be your taking off point. You find out all about your culture, your heritage, your history, your geography, your various things, but you have to experience new things, and for that you have to take off from there. And here, instead of the wings, we have branches. So for us, it signifies that nature, to experience nature. Nature is the biggest teacher, and also it is the need of the hour that we become the voice of nature. We have taken too long, have we taken nature for granted? But do you realize कि अगर सभी कुछ हम लोग प्रोड्यूस कर सकते, पर एक बूंद पानी या इतनी सी हवा भी कोई अपन फैक्ट्री में बना सकते हैं क्या? जब तक जिसके ऊपर अपना जीवन निर्वाह करता है, जो मेन एसेंशियल चीज हम लोग नहीं बना सकते, वो तो हमको रिस्पेक्ट करना चाहिए. एंड नेचर फॉर अस इज नॉट जस्ट रिसोर्स मटेरियल. अभी क्या है, टू सेव द रिसोर्स मटेरियल ओनली फॉर आवर कंजम्पशन, that is okay. I understand, but one has to go beyond that. We are just a web in this, we are just a strand in this entire web of life. So don't think that humans are on top of the pyramid. No, हम लोग एक छोटा सा है. And if you understand this, how we are dependent on nature for our very survival. It's not luxury. For our very survival, we are dependent on nature. And that's why in Indian culture, we deify nature. हमारे लिए भगवान बन जाती है. नदियाँ हमारे लिए देवी है. गंगा हम पूजते हैं. सरस्वती पूरा हमारा जो विद्या की देवी है, वो नदी भी थी जो लुक एक्चुअली कहते हैं वो हो गई. So we have forgotten our culture. That is a metaphor. Forgotten culture, खो गए, उसको पहचानो. So in fact, at Devrai Art Village, the second most important theme you will find is to become the voice of nature through the medium of art. So we are communing with nature through the medium of art. तो आप लोग हमारे जो आर्ट पीसेस देखेंगे उसमें काफ़ी कुछ यही आपको दिखेगा. एक है अपना संस्कृति, इंडिक civilization, अपने बारे में पहचान, to explore. So all stories and all from our epics, from our folklore, all kinds of things which the mainstream education tends to overlook. हम लोग अपने कोर्स, सिलेबस, करिकुलम में इतने बंद जाते हैं. वही एग्जामिनेशन, उसके लिए पढ़ो, और उसके आगे नहीं सोचते. और आगे सोचना बहुत ज़रूरी है. Especially now, India, our country is at that point where we are ready to take off now. Economically, every which way, the whole world is looking up to us. So let's take this opportunity and make us ourselves, challenge ourselves, and take our country and ourselves higher this thing. So this is all about Devrai. Little bit, we started this to tell you exactly the history of Devrai. Me and my husband, we came from Mumbai 26 years ago, and so we have two sons. They were 3 and 6 years old. Now the younger one is a filmmaker and the elder one is a UX designer. And we are so lucky that both of them are based here. So actually ये तालियां किसके लिए कि हम lucky हैं? खैर कोई बात नहीं. तो क्योंकि especially the elder one was a UX designer and he started his, मैं आपको इसलिए बता रही हूँ क्योंकि वो आप लोग जैसे ही हैं वो लोग, मतलब. So he started his work in Mumbai, and then he realized that all his clients were all over the world. So then he decided to, and this was much before COVID, so he started his own studio here, and now people from all over come, and he has about 20 people knocked at his call, and they, I think what award did they get for last 2 years?
3-4 साल से उनको बेस्ट डिजाइन स्टूडियो,
बेस्ट डिजिटल स्टूडियो अवार्ड in so being in Panchgani, they are connected with the yeah, the younger one is making web series for Netflix now, and so animation web series iska chalu ho gaya. Anyway, I will. I'm coming to all. I'm talking about the land. This place, what you are seeing, all this thing. जब हम लोगों ने ये for 8 years we were in a rented place in the Panchgani, and when we came here, when we bought